Hi everybody, let's jump right into learning about the Newspack newsletter plugin. The first thing you want to do is go to your plugins and make sure you have the Newspack newsletter plugin activated. We should have it there installed and waiting for you. Once you do that, come back to your dashboard or anywhere else on the back end and head over to newsletters and add new. And for this first time only, it will ask you for some information to get you set up. I would suggest going first to the bottom and going to request your MJML keys. This is a process that takes a couple minutes, and it will send you the necessary information by email. While you're waiting for that to come in, then you can go get your MailChimp API key. I've got mine all blurred out and ready to go here. This is the screen that you will see anytime you hit Add New after that first time. We've got 4 different templates for you to choose from. I'm going to go with the daily weekly one that has images. This window lets you give a preview, and it will actually load in the stories that it's going to show you. So I like that one. Go to Selected Layout. Your newsletter will open in a familiar editor. Your logo should be at the top. If you need to size that down, go ahead. And because this is the Newspack newsletter, I've got to go find a GIF and insert it here. And since this newsletter is about newsletters, I'm going to choose something from MailChimp. And now I'm going to take some copy off screen and paste it into this lead section. Just below the top spot, we now have the first of 2 post inserter blocks that this template features. The first one is the full width and has an image, the headline, and an excerpt. It's very much like the homepage block that you're used to. I can come over to the side and look at the settings for this block. I can choose whether to show an excerpt at all, dial down or up the number of words that are in that excerpt, choose to display the date or the featured image. Like the homepage block, you can choose specific posts, or you can change the sort order. And you can change the category. Let's say this is a sports newsletter. I would change the category to sports, and it changes what's in the inserter. I'll get rid of that and stick with what I had there. I want to make sure I'm just one story displaying there. Now, as soon as I hit Insert Posts, it locks in the choices that I made. That doesn't mean this can't be changed. It just means I can't use the controls on a post inserter to do it. I've got an image, a headline, and a body paragraph. Coming down to the next post inserter, this one is set up to be 2 columns with an image to the left. And we're going to take a look at the same way we did. Definitely make sure that the excerpt is a little bit smaller on this because we have a smaller size. And I'm going to want to show 3 stories, even though my preview only shows 2. And again, I hit the Insert Post, and it drops these in locked in. The rest of the newsletter consists of copying and pasting things in that don't appear anywhere else. So I can't use the post inserter to draw them from the website. These all exist on a separate sheet that you can't see off my screen. One thing I learned in doing this is if you drop an image block in, as I'm doing for all these, you can drag the icon from your desktop into that image block and it will drop the image right there. You don't open a media library and have to go through the upload and selection process. Now that I've finished coloring the button at the end, all that's left is to admire my work, scanning it from bottom to top, and move to the next step. Please save yourself a little bit of grief and send yourself a test email. There's a testing area over in the right. Enter your email, hit the send test email, and you might notice it pauses for a second while the MailChimp connection happens. And then you get confirmation at the top of the page that you have sent your email off. I'll jump over to my email And sure enough, Michelle Weber, who has the MailChimp account for Automattic, has sent me a test email. Get to scroll through it. Should look very much like what I saw on the build site. That's about it. Time to get set up and send it for real. Back over in Newspack, jump up to the subject line, change this. Select an audience. This is drawn from my MailChimp account. If I had further breakdowns of the audience, it would appear in a drop-down below that one. It's important to add my name and my email and to hit Update Sender after doing so. It verifies that this is coming from a real mail account. All that's left is to go up and hit the send button. That's all there is to it. If you have any questions, hit us at newspack@automattic.com, or we'll see you in the Slack channel.